The Giles School acknowledges that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples.
The Giles School acknowledges that the City of Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 signed with the Mississaugas of the Credit and the Williams Treaties signed with multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands.
Hello, the Giles School. This is Serena.
And I'm Isadora.
And this is the Giles School Podcast.
We'll be focusing on grades 7 and 8 for this particular podcast.
Students have let us know about their New Year's resolutions, as well as highlights from 2021 and more.
First upon the agenda is the highlights from December.
The winter concert was a huge success. This saw all grade groups taking part in a recording session. It was great to see everyone showing off all their hard work.
On December 17th, the pre-recorded winter concert was released to parents and students. An email with the link was sent out to families on the last day of school before winter break.
We look forward to seeing the spring concert in May.
On December 10th, it was Human Rights Day at school. The Human Rights Day theme for 2021 relates to equality. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and in rights. The principles of equality and non-discrimination are at the heart of human rights.
This includes addressing and finding solutions for deep-rooted forms of discrimination that have affected the most vulnerable people in societies, including women and girls, Indigenous peoples, people of African descent, LGBTQ+ peoples, migrants, and people with disabilities, among others.
Highlights from the student survey. At the end of November, grades 7 and 8 were asked to complete a survey discussing their New Year's resolutions.
One student said that, "I appreciate Mr. Will because he is teaching us to play the guitar, which I probably wouldn't do by myself. He also redecorated the music area really well and it makes me happy." Students were also asked about what was their proudest achievement of 2021. One student said that, "My proudest achievement this year was saving up my money."
Another student said that they were really proud of getting 100% on their French exam. This moves us on to our next discussion, New Year's resolutions. If you are trying to gain a new skill, Harvard Medical School recommends that you dream big. Audacious goals are compelling. With perseverance, encouragement, and support, you can do it. An ambitious aim often inspires others around you.
Try breaking big dreams into smaller chunks. If you start by planning and make a list, you're guaranteed to check one box off quickly.
Another tip is to simply make yourself accountable through a written or verbal promise to people you don't want to let down. Write a letter to yourself and seal it for next year.
Forget perfection. Set your sights on finishing that marathon, not on running it. If you compete to complete, you'll be a winner even if you wind up walking as much as you can run. For example, if your resolution is to exercise frequently, any activity is always better than none. Our final shout out is to Miss Mary for always making classes fun.
Thank you for listening to the Giles Podcast. See you next time.
Bye.